Thanks to all of you who joined us to make 2K TV Tuesday a huge success.
Now it's time to shout out the players that shined above the rest. We have a tie this time, so our 2K TV Tuesday MVPs are Toxica and Bugs3034. Congratulations.
Well, that's it for this episode, but we will be back with Season 10 of NBA 2K TV in NBA 2K24. And remember, we'll be live on September 8th on 2K Day. Don't miss it.
Until
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Very strong basketball is the recipe for them right now. 4 straight wins, looking for number 5.
And it seems like every win they string together, this group gets tougher and tougher to beat. Playing beautiful basketball here of late.
There are a lot of things going on besides their execution as this group seems to be coming together.
Now the starting group for Baltimore. They've got Griffin. King is out there with Austin Rivers. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Hoffman in at the 4 slot. From deep three-point range. Fires the 3. King, that's good. King's got the opening field goal of the game for the Barons. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focused and sleep and eat right. Vital.
Pass to Okogie. Some nice passing here by Cincinnati. And the Lions decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Fans, that was your Cincinnati Lions dancers.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Griffin with the steal. There's the triple. And Baltimore hits again from deep. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Baltimore.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player, a multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I briefly spoke with Cincinnati's head coach. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. You have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Great update, David. Thanks. It'll be fascinating, Greg, to watch them try to slow down these shooters.
No question. That's the focus defensively. But then, on the offensive end, they have to get production of their own.
Yeah, spot on. It's going to take an all-around effort to pull out the victory here tonight.
Here's Okogie after Austin Rivers score. Griffin on the double team. Here's Okogie, defended by Griffin. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Good on the triple.
That's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
King, that's good.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Smith the pass to Okogie. Back to Smith. Lays it up and banks it in. Smith's got 5 points so far.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
So for Cincinnati, Hachimura is checked in for Young. And it's Payton in for Ish Smith. Now here's Kaminsky. Over Griffin. More hits again from deep. Right the pass to Hachimura. Can't connect from short range. Baltimore leading by 17. Here's Rivers. Pulls up. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 5 points in the game.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
To the middle. Here's Kaminsky. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Rivers. The offensive rebound. Kick out to King from downtown. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
White the pass to Okogie.
Cincinnati.
And the Lions call time here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And the Lions with some changes. Reedy's checked in for Kaminsky. Nasir Little comes in for Josh Okogie. And Chris Duarte is subbed in for White. Here's Duarte. Off target with his 3.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Lions. The pass to Duarte. And here's Little. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Reed. Up and in on the layup.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Tate finds Griffin from the corner. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Duarte. Offline with his 3. Here's King. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And good. Got the English that time as it falls. King's got 23.
And he's made all 8 of his field goals here to start the game.
Duarte passes to Payton. Here's Little. Back to Payton. And Griffin sends it back.
So Griffin using the vertical on defense. That's a scary thought.
Back to Rivers. A 3 ball. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And so it's Baltimore leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think here about Baltimore in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Reed out there with Young. Then there's Ish Smith. Then it's White. And it's Okogie in at the 3.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
So it's Cincinnati now. And for the Barons, they've got Austin Rivers. He's out there with King. Jayshawn Tate out there with Griffin. And it's Hoffman in at the 4. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Tipped away. Young dishes to Smith. Pass to White. Shot to stop the run. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Baltimore on offense. Beyond the arc. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. And the Lions with possession here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
The Lions making a switch here. Kaminsky's checked in. Here's Rivers. And they recover it. Lets the 3 fly. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
3 points.
Rivers has got 11.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Passes to Okogie. White wide open. He fires. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Tate with the ball. Now Smith defending. Now Cincinnati moving it up. Okogie for 3 gets the 3-pointer to fall. Okogie's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And with that 3 ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by the Barons.
From deep. Here's Tate. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the Flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Smith outside. Here's Young. Baltimore with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Yeah, it's such a sweet 3-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. Yeah, the defender all over.
It's his first trip to the line. That one is off.
Shooting for Cincinnati, Ishmael Smith. Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
King, that's good.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team, and I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
King, that's good.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give them some space, let them get to work.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Cincinnati. Griffin with the steal. King the pass to Tate over Kaminsky. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic. Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Pass to Okogie. Back to White.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Cincinnati shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. And the Lions with some changes. Nasir Little comes in for Kaminsky. And Chris Duarte subbed in for Josh Okogie. Out of bounds, the Lions now with possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Reedy's checked in for White. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Inside, here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And Hachimura at 6'8", no problem for him to get up.
2 minutes remaining.
Lets it go from deep. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
There's the pass to Duarte. Shot from 12. That one, no good. And the Barons the other way now. Releases. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
Payton kicks to Hachimura. Payton gets the bucket.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Pass to Duarte. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path starting his collegiate career in junior college.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Griffin with the steal. The 3. Drills the three-pointer. King's got 47 points.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
They get it back. Kicks it to Rivers. Here's the 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Passes it to Little. Back to Payton. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. For Cincinnati, they've been shooting 50% at the line, 5 of 10. That one misses. Setting up the half-court offense now.
They've got to find a way, not enough ball movement or body movement when they get in the half-court.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Pass to Hachimura. Now the fast break. King with the ball over Payton. Yet another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Baltimore on top, just dominating this one. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. High-scoring half, Blake. What broke this game open?
It starts on defense. Our defense did a good job of getting stops, getting rebounds, getting out on the open floor, and got some easy buckets, and then, shots start to fall.
Looked good in the first half, Blake. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at the Barons, Kenny, give us your take.
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding problems. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've got Young. White is out there with Smith. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. And it's Okogie in at the three, the small forward.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Poked loose. And for Baltimore, they've got King. He's out there with Austin Rivers. Griffin is out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Hoffman in at the 4 spot. And there's the pass to King. Baltimore moving that ball around. A nice shot by Rivers.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
White the pass to Smith. And he lays it straight in. Smith's got 8 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Pass to King. Fires the 3. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
And White kicks to Young, and it's blocked, and it's out of bounds to Cincinnati. They'll retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. White finds Young over Rivers.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Young's shot is off. Here's Hoffman. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They need this, and Griffin sends it back. Launches a 3, hits it from three-point range. Griffin's got his second bucket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a re-jump.
So it's the Barons now. It's stolen by Tate. Passes it to King from past the arc. Again, what an avalanche.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Smith the pass to Okogie. Back to Smith. The feed to Kaminsky, and finished off by Kaminsky.
I'm watching Ish Smith watch his teammates. Great swing to the wide open man for the uncontested shot.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Tate's only got 16 points.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Pass to Smith. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. Hachimura, he's checked in for Cincinnati. Chris Duarte comes in for Ish Smith.
Rui Hachimura.
The pass to Okogie. White with it. Griffin with some nice D.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And the shot is long.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And we'll get a look at how the Hustle Stat game has been going for the Barons.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Back to Tate, pass to King. Out of bounds, the Lions now with possession. And the Lions with some changes. Reedy's checked in for Kaminsky. Little comes in for Josh Okogie. And Gary Payton has subbed in for White. Duarte passes to Hachimura. To end the run, it's deflected, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rivers.
Cincinnati ball.
.121 left here in the third quarter. For the Barons, their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Good work there as it goes. Griffin's got 5 points now this quarter.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
King, that's good.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Hachimura, and the dunk by Hachimura.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
40 seconds left in the. Here's Duarte. Passes it to Little. And the foul on Jayshawn Tate. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
27 seconds left in the third quarter. In a wide open look for Hachimura. No good on the three. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Barons. Three-pointer. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Poked away. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Hachimura's got 4 points this quarter.
Rui working on that hand speed. Excellent.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And so it's Baltimore with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Justice Winslow. Little out there with Reed. Then it's Goodwin. And it's Duarte in at the shooting guard. Releases. Winslow's shot is off.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And another one. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
And Baltimore hits again from deep.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Here's Duarte. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. They can't stop the run with that one. Reed with the steal. The 15-footer. Tate with the rebound.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Here's Winslow. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You like the aggressiveness of Winslow, taking it straight at the D and getting whacked.
Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Now here's Little, defended by Griffin. Clock at 6. Banton, the pass to Winslow. Cincinnati again missing.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And the foul on Jayshawn Tate. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And Young kicks to Winslow. And it's denied. Pass to Tate. Knocks it loose. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Young, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
The first one falls.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Young.
Justice Winslow continues to grind to trying to find a way in which he can settle into a role in this league to make positive contributions with.
Kaminsky. The shot comes out, and Baltimore going the other way now. Let's go. Rivers finds Tate. Shoots over Winslow. Shoots it up. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And the basket by Kaminsky.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback. Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Got that one up quick. He's got 22.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And it seems the play-in tournament is here to stay, Brent. Has it worked out as well as you expected?
I think it's been great, Kevin. One of the things that could be adjusted, though, is maybe if you're the 8th seed and you have a 10-game lead on the 10th seed, there should be no reason why they should be competing in the postseason tournament. So maybe they do something with regards to the records as to whether or not a team qualifies. But the way it stands now, it's created the kind of drama and competition that the league has craved.
There's a minute 34 left here in the fourth quarter. No good there.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Baltimore.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the Chosen One.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Lets it go with a three. Cans it from downtown. Rivers has got 31 points.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
I love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And as it goes out of bounds, the Lions able to keep the ball here. .40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's stolen by Tate. And it's Baltimore on the break. Here's Huffman. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Now here's Goodwin. Looking to end the run. Hits the three-point bomb.
And for Little, that's a quality find right there, just dropping that pass.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
A three-pointer is right on target.
For three.
Rivers has got 34.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And so the Barons take the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.